Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you're just starting your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with all aspects of English life, read by a native British speaker. Together we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's also about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love for the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, share your own language journey, and as a reward for being so amazing, you will get exclusive content each month. So whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets of Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Get comfortable and let the learning begin. Today's episode is called Common Toad. Welcome to the enchanting world of the common toad, Bufo bufo, a humble amphibian that has been hopping its way into the hearts of nature enthusiasts across the United Kingdom. Today we'll take a leap into the fascinating life of the common toad, exploring its quirky behaviours, ecological significance, and the efforts underway to ensure its continued presence in our local ecosystems. The common toad, with its warty appearance and distinctive hopping gait, is a familiar sight in the British countryside. These creatures are not your typical fairy tale amphibians adorned with crowns and magical wands, but they possess a charm that captivates anyone who takes a moment to observe them. Sporting various shades of brown and olive, their camouflage game is strong, a survival strategy in the wild. Toads are nocturnal creatures, and as the sun sets, they emerge from their daytime hideouts to embark on their nightly adventures. The soundtrack of the toad's evening escapades is an unmistakable chorus of croaks, as males attempt to serenade potential mates. It's a symphony that signals the arrival of spring in the British countryside and sets the stage for the next generation of toadlets. The toad's journey doesn't end with a whimsical serenade. In fact, it's just the beginning. During the breeding season, which typically occurs between March and June, male toads engage in what can only be described as a hopping mad competition for the attention of females. The males latch onto the females' backs, forming what is known as an amplexus, and embark on a totally wild ride to the nearest body of water where the females will lay their eggs. Despite their endearing qualities, common toads face several challenges in the modern world. Loss of habitat due to urbanization and agricultural expansion, as well as threats from traffic on roads during migration, have taken their toll on these resilient creatures. Conservationists, however, are leaping into action to ensure that the common toad continues to thrive in the UK. Local initiatives are creating safe migration routes, complete with toad tunnels and barriers to guide our bumpy friends safely across busy roads. Community involvement in these conservation efforts is crucial, as volunteers work tirelessly to monitor toad populations, rescue them from road hazards, and create breeding habitats to give the next generation a fighting chance. Common toads are opportunistic feeders. Their diet largely depends on what is available in their habitat. But here's a glimpse into the toad's menu. Insects and invertebrates, slugs and snails, small vertebrates, larvae and grubs. Toads sit and wait for their food. They sit in concealed locations, using their camouflage to blend into their surroundings. When an unsuspecting insect or other prey item comes within striking distance, the toad rapidly extends its tongue to catch the prey. During the breeding season, adult toads spend more time in or around water. At this time, they may consume aquatic invertebrates and small aquatic organisms. It's important to note that the diet of common toads can vary based on factors such as their age, size, and the specific habitat they inhabit. Their diet contributes to their ecological role in controlling insect populations and maintaining the balance of the ecosystems they inhabit. As we hop to the conclusion of our common toad adventure, it's clear that these remarkable amphibians are more than just warts and hops. They play a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of our ecosystems, and their quirky antics bring joy to those lucky enough to witness them. So the next time you spot a common toad on your evening stroll, take a moment to appreciate the wonders of nature. For behind those warts and sticky tongs lies a story of survival, love, and conservation that is totally extraordinary. Remember to join me on Patreon for exclusive content. This month's video is all about Bonfire Night, celebrated in the UK on the 5th of November. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Please comment, like, and share so even more people can discover me and my podcast. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further. Whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics, I'm here to guide you on your English journey. 30-minute lessons are £8 and 60-minute lessons are just £15. Buy a package of 10 lessons and you'll get your 11th lesson for free. If you haven't had a lesson with me before, why not try a 20-minute trial lesson to see what the lessons are like for the reduced cost of just £5. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining my Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps me bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of my show. Plus, you will receive exclusive content so you can keep practicing your listening skills even more. It starts from just £1. Your support truly means the world to me, and I couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining me here on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.